Ahoy shipmates, and welcome back to World of Warships Lessons. And boy, if we got a map game for you tonight. It goes down right to the very last 7 seconds before we get the win. And well, the Texas is not my best ship, and I've got my arsenal in by a long way. Some people like it, some people may hate it, but me, well, I don't exactly go on with it that well. But this particular time, all my days, it starts off slow, but by God, it builds up to some hell of a tempo as you get going into it. As me and my teammate there, Marcus, there discussing that. Also a fellow Brit myself, so I'm very more pro-Brit, pro towards the English ships and the Royal Navy ships than I do the Americans for obvious reasons. But I'm going to give it to the Texas. So he does pull it out of the bag this particular time. You know, not the most accurate ship which I've got in my fleet by a long way. But here we go now. We'll open up on this one, see what happens.
Yeah, Wartails they did one, but they had one for the Rust and Rumble as well.
There you go. Not much there. As you say, it is a slow starting game, but towards the end, oh my days, it does. When you think your back's up against the wall and you got no chance of winning, just keep on fighting and see what happens. And that's exactly what we do in this one. The anticipation, I know everybody's watching this thinking, oh my God, they've fallen asleep here, it's fucking there's not much happening, but trust me, it does get better. I've had some games, you know, in my time playing this game, but by heck, this is a fucking absolute belter. I won't try and give too much away, but we was up at 1 point against 5 ships, I think, up against me. Yep, there we go. That's what I was saying about the total inaccuracy of the ship. So as I say there in live comms, you aim at the water line, and I don't know what it is. You know, you're following the straight line there, and then there's just like shells drop all over the place. It's like a Mulligan ship. They fucking drop everywhere. My aim freaking getting that looking bad. You start to doubt yourself when it keeps happening on a regular basis. And it's always with the bloody American ships. Yep. The Great Spartan Elite says about how wonderful these American ships are. I've never found it to be that good myself. But each to their own. I used to have some good games in it, but it seems to freaking fire like a bloody shotgun, eh? No, I've had some cracking games in it in the past, but freaking it's terrible. Accuracy. I know. Completely gone off. We let live comms there a bit so we get some more action going. Yeah, a little bit more banter between me and Marcus. Where you're supposed to be, and it goes straight over the. So now we come to the Julio Caesar. See what we can do. And I know one of our ships go down. By this point, we're looking at we lost 3, 3 ships to their 1. And there you go again. You just like firing ping pong balls at it, and our little Ferrari Italian ship there just pulls away with ease compared to the American juggernaut, which has got a grand speed of a tortoise. And that's probably be a little bit generous to the tortoise. Don't get me wrong, in real life the Texas was a phenomenal ship with a great prowess of history. She fought in World War II with honours. and some great sparks. We can think, so what? We got a bit of a predicament here. We can't hit the targets you're supposed to in Normandy, so we haven't got the rain, sir. That's okay. Well, what are we going to do? So they decided, and this is the very truth, they decided to flood the one side of the ship, so they did have the angle of attack to get those shells on target. I can't see that happening to the Royal Navy ships, so let's give that to the American Navy, because to flood your ship to get the angle of the attack of your guns, it's like that's thinking on the spot there. But fair play to them, they done it, and they rained hell down in Normandy for doing that too. But I am no historical expert by a long way. I have been over to Normandy 4 times, but there we go. You're trying to get that Koenig down, it's just like, what the hell have I got to do to sink this thing? A Boeing problem. Sorry for any Americans out there who's going to slack your aircraft off as well as the ships, but it is what it is. Eventually, and then she goes down by somebody else's freaking there. I was spent that absolutely ages trying to get this damn ship down, and it just wasn't happening. It's still down on points at this point. I mean, but our team's managed to get a cap here. Yeah. And that's my thoughts of it in Lycon's what I actually think of it. So I do apologise for any of my American shipmates who's listened to this and there, but I'm a little bit disillusioned with the Texas by this point. It ain't performing out of how I wanted to do at all. There's 1 minute you got a nice fucking group in there, and you do get a group in, and then like ping pong, nothing. At this point I'm thinking, what the heck do I have to do to get this thing to do what I wanted to do? I'm at full speed here, and it's like 11 knots, and the Cheerio's flat out and just pulling away. And we're 7 minutes into the game, you know. If you manage to stay with us at this point, bear with, because it does start to get a bit exciting. In the last about 4 or 5 minutes, you know, by this point we're thinking, now this game's lost. It's definitely lost. There's no hope for us. We got 1 cap. The enemy's got 2 caps. They've only lost 3 ships to our 4. And we're desperately trying to get this Italian stallion off the map here. Oh, never salivate, and then look at those shells, and they just like, you put a fucking they drop it all over the place. Oh dear. We lose another ship. Yeah, another one. We lose another one. By this point, I've meant to think to myself, well, you ain't no way we're going to pull this back.
Yeah, I'm about to die too.
And I'm just about to hear the desperation of my fellow Brit Marcus there, saying he's having a hell of a hard time for it. He is, and then down goes Marcus, unfortunately.
Yay, tier 4.
Yeah, you can only do what you can do. By this point now, we're 3 ships to their 5.
Start picking up the basics by then.
No, not at all. I mean, I've been playing, say, tier 7s and tier 8s this week. And Tito Caesar is about to go down, and it's not going to be by me, I don't think. There you go.
Yeah, I've had a couple of games.
Nope. And now we're right up against it now. Hey, bear with mind, folks. This is we're now 1 against 4.
And here I am in a battleship.
Well, this is why I always 4 ships versus 1. Can we do this ship. Let's watch this space and see what happens, because this is where things start getting really exciting now.
Destroyer, cruiser, battleship, or 2 battleships and a destroyer. You can't if two people bring out destroyers. I can guarantee you then it'll be a destroyer fest every time.
Oh, it was.
And well, exactly.
So here we are. Now, who's going to be the first victim to the Texas's guns here? This when he's starting. It's either me being extremely lucky, or the enemy team being extremely foolish, placing bets, which it is, because the accuracy of this freaking ship up to this point of this game has been absolutely atrocious. So luckily we come across the one ship has got going to be easy killed, didn't have to sneeze on it's dead. So there we go, there's no one down.
I'll fucking shoot them.
That's one.
Smoke up, I can't see nothing.
Yeah, sadly. And you think
so now we got one down, 4 to go, with 4 minutes left on the clock. It's gonna be a tough one, this.
And it's low health, right? Then obviously by all means put your smoke screen on, right? But if you're at a full health battleship and you put it there, you can't see anything to anything to hit.
So if I can remember rightly now,
their destroyers, they go around the smoke screen and you're still spotted, and they're not winning.
Yeah, I think there's a destroyer comes in on this now.
Great, so I'm dead then, am I?
He chucks a load of torpedoes. There is an advantage of having a slow ship. It turns well, I'll give it that, because we ain't going to control it that fast. But whoa, as he now managed to get every single one of those, sucker. Well, you can do just. He missed me, yes, exactly. Try again next time. Right, back guns for the win. No, can't get him this time. Right, so he's now sailing off the distance. Oh look, Mr. Hawkins now turns up. What are we going to do with a cruiser, on a ball-side cruiser? And he's flying straight in front of my guns. Bang, 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 bang. Goodbye. You know, bang, go, and another one bats to dust. And another one bats. There he goes. That now leaves us 2 for the win.
Well, the team might have gone, but the last one standing, I got freaking 2 of them.
So, and the torps coming our way. We get off a heel. This is going to be crucial. Then it's just give us a little bit more survivability, but for how much longer we don't know.
Hey, have a bit of this, mate. Bye.
Mr. Wyoming out there. Okay, American versus American ship here. What can we do? Open fire, and off we go. Shots out. Boom, 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 boom. And there's a big chunk of his health gone. Oh, hello. There's our little friend there again. Thank you for reminding me that. Now, if he hadn't kept his fire on us and just fired his torpedoes, that's a big mistake by him. I wouldn't even bothered with him. Because, as far as I'm concerned, he wasn't even there. Until he opened up his guns, and all my attention was put on him. Because I thought, well, if I get this destroyer down, then I can make my attention to the battleship. Oh, here we go. Full salvo. Bang, 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 bang. Gone.
Good grief, I might report this back.
And there's no one gone. So now we up to. Now we up to 3 there. One down, and we got 9,000 health. I say again. I'll say it again. We now got 8,000 health, and we now got about 30 seconds left on the clock. 49 seconds. You just hear it from myself at live comms if you can hear the live comms. Oh, here we go. Bang, 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 bang. When he's on a sliver health now, we're going to get one more salvo off. Can we do it? Can we do it? We now got 20 seconds on the clock.
That's a shame.
Yeah, no it ain't. Marcus is saying, oh, 16 seconds. 16 and 12 to reload the guns.
12 seconds to get a shot off.
9 seconds. 16 seconds left. You won't be doing an AI today, that's for sure. And there she goes! Done! There's seconds left on the clock. I told you it's going to be a good one. Less than 10 seconds on the clock and we wanted to get the victory. Well, you don't get those many games so often. Hope you liked that one, folks. If you do, like and hit the subscribe button, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye for now.